Love America flip-flops, $10. And pet beds, just $5.98. Hamrick's biggest truckload sale ever.
J-Fest is back, May 18th at the Tennessee River Park on Amnicola, the area's largest family-friendly music festival, featuring We the Kingdom, Taya, John Reddick, and Patrick Mayberry. All-day fun and fireworks. Details at jfest.com.
Local 3 School Patrol, covering the classrooms in your community.
There are an awful lot of things that you could say about Chattanooga and the surrounding Tennessee Valley, plenty of adjectives that you could throw out there, but I think one of them would be optimistic. We're a very grassroots, optimistic, believe in ourselves community, and we're going to highlight that now on the show and hope that you will come and be a part of an effort to keep that optimism going. Baron King is here. He is with the Chatt Foundation. With him is Martha Meeks, who also is now a volunteer with the Chatt Foundation, but she's a representative, you'll find out, of what this optimism and hope is really all about. So good to see you both.
Thanks for having us.
So you're about to launch this inaugural gala next Thursday, April 25th.
Correct.
Called?
Yes. The Journey of Hope.
Which is intended to be a fundraiser,
yes,
but also remind people of what you're doing every day, often unseen by most of us, but by people like Martha, it's life-changing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Chatt Foundation stands for the Center for Homeless Advancement for Today and Tomorrow. And one of the things we're highlighting is our efforts in workforce development. We want to put people on a pathway to self-sustainability, and having secure, progressive employment is the best way to ensure that once they get housed, they'll be able to stay housed and be successful.
So if you're sitting there watching today thinking, that doesn't make any sense to me, I thought that people were homeless because they didn't want to work, just the opposite.
The majority of people we serve are ready, eager, and willing to work. 50% of our own workforce at Chatt Foundation is made up of people with former or current lived experience of homelessness. And we're a living testimony that people can be successfully employed, gainfully employed for long term. So
now, Martha, I've kind of set you up. Yeah. So what I heard you say is that your personal situation took a unique spin, I think, because you were working, and you were working as kind of an advocate for people, bringing them to the Chatt Foundation,
yes,
and then you had your own hardship. Is that
yes,
right?
True.
Tell me your story.
So when I had a loss, it was a very personal loss. I was working in the mental health field, and then all of a sudden I was using the mental health services. So I took FMLA and tried my best to go back to work, but it just didn't click. So I ended up homeless and at the Chatt Foundation. And for various reasons, it took me about 7 years to get housed. And through that journey, I just I have a passion inside me to help people that are homeless transition out of that and give them hope.
When you, not to pry too much, but when you were going through it in those 7 years, did you feel unseen?
Oh yeah, definitely. Doesn't mean that people didn't see me, it just means that was the feeling that I carried with me. There were people that did see me and did try to reach out, but I just didn't respond initially. And I think it was about year 3 that I was like, oh my goodness, I've got to try something different. And I tried different things. So,
okay, for a quick get in the weeds, does the face of homelessness and how a person is, you used the word unsheltered earlier, Baron, does it look different for everybody? Is it always that you're on the street? Can it be in your car? Is it jumping around to friends' houses?
all of that. We have people living in cars, we have people that are couch surfing, we have people that are staying with relatives, we have people living on the street under a tarp in a tent. All of that is considered homeless.
So from a timeline perspective, you have this gala coming up on the 25th at the aquarium, at the River Journey building. Isn't that so fun? Because it's called the Journey of Hope. People come, they buy their ticket, they enjoy their evening, then you use the money to what? Help create this stronger workforce development?
Yeah, it covers a lot of our operational expenses. We have a team of case managers that work very hard getting people into housing and keeping them successfully housed, and we just want to have more case managers to do more work, and so this goes a long way.
Do you need area businesses to join you in helping employ people?
Absolutely. We're really fortunate that we have a lot of corporate sponsors at the gala, friends of the organization that have supported us through the years. But what we would really like to see is the community be willing to give second, third, maybe fourth chance opportunities for people that may not have the most stellar work history. You know, take chances on people and help us all solve the problem of homelessness.
We talk a lot about like neurodiversity. That's a big buzzword now in the workplace, and how the more diverse we can be, the stronger our fabric becomes.
Absolutely.
I would think the same is true in this case, because it gives you a perspective that you might not otherwise have.
Absolutely. The people that work on our team that are formerly homeless really inform a lot of our decisions on how we serve people. It creates an element of empathy that I don't think would be possible for those that have not experienced homelessness.
And it can happen so quickly to anyone. You had a loss, you had to take care of your mental health, but in taking care of you, other things understandably had to slide, and now you're right back in the saddle, and that's good to see.
And through that lived experience, that's how you can move on and help others, and that's
right.
how we can be an important component of the workforce today to inform decisions on what unsheltered people, how we got there, what could help us best move forward out of that into a better situation for a long-term period.
So to think that your way of helping in their effort is to go enjoy a beautiful evening on April 25th at the Tennessee Aquarium. Can they get their tickets online at Chatt Foundation?
They can, chatfoundation.org.
You're also able, if you can't make the gala and you'd like to make a donation to them, you can do it that way as well. But it's going to be in the River Journey building. The CSO is going to be playing. You will have a lovely, 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 lovely night. And get your tickets and learn more at chatfoundation.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You can pick your numbers, or your numbers can pick you. Cash 3 and Cash 4, only from the Tennessee Lottery.
These are real people seeking solutions to real problems.
I have plantar fasciitis.
Pain with my feet, my knees.
Feet, knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk.
I'm not feeling any pain, especially in my heel. That's where I always feel it.
I don't feel the knee pain.
I didn't notice any pain in my back.
I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.